All right, guys. This is actually being recorded in 8K. Yo, this phone is awesome. Okay, the fact that I can do 8K recordings. Yeah, I know YouTube only encodes up to 4K 60 FPS. Or is it? Yes, 4K 60 FPS. But one of these days YouTube is gonna have higher encodings, I believe, and so it's downscaled in the original quality. Yeah, it's still better to have an 8K vlog, right? So, guys, the purpose of this vlog, I actually just wanted to kind of vlog for a second about Heroes of Order and Chaos, right? In my life, okay, if Heroes of Order and Chaos came back around again, that would be a big deal, right? My name remains the same on my YouTube channel, HOC, My If I Agree, okay? Heroes of Order and Chaos, My If I Agree. Man, even if I blow up on YouTube channel more than I already have, I do not expect that it will ever change my name, okay? Even if Heroes of Order and Chaos never lives again, and only remains a figment of our imagination on my YouTube channel and AUD47VRS and all that. Gosh, I don't even know, okay? I will just leave it as HOC My If I Agree, okay? I love that, okay? I changed the name of my YouTube channel once, and it was a huge mistake. And I'll never do it again, I don't think. Ever, man. Come on. That's me. But, yeah, guys. I just wanted to say, if Gameloft decided, and, this may not be a problem that I have, okay? Gameloft might be completely done with Heroes of Order and Chaos. I do not know. But, my guess is that they're in the business of making money, okay? And so, I would think that they do have their cash cows and things that, really bring them a lot of money, right? But I think Heroes of Order and Chaos would be a big one, man. But, guys, I just want to say that, if for some reason Gameloft came out with Heroes of Order and Chaos right now, okay? Yeah, Heroes of Order and Chaos 2 released, April 2025, okay? That would be a nightmare for me, okay? That would actually be, like, the worst news I could ever get, okay? Because I have plans for that crap, okay? If Heroes of Order and Chaos ever got released again, I want at least 125,000 subscribers. At least. On YouTube, okay? And screw Twitch, man. Forever, dude. No Twitch ever. Anathema. So, it's just arrogance to me. You can't stand Twitch, man. Gosh. Anyways, guys. Yeah, and it would be the worst thing ever, okay? And I'll tell you why, okay? As much as I love Heroes of Order and Chaos, you guys know I just finished being enslaved to that game, okay? As much as I enjoyed playing every second of it, on Earth, bro, every time I queued up for Heroes of Order and Chaos, it was like the most epic thing ever. I always got so hyped for every game, in a way that I never get hyped for any other game, man. Even when I was playing alone, without my guild, okay? Every time I queued up for Heroes of Order and Chaos, man, I got this feeling like in my stomach. I was just like, yes! Or in my chest or something. Just anticipation, Just like, man, I couldn't wait to get out on the field and just, do it, man. Oh, so hype every game, okay? So, yeah, that's how I am, bro. Never surrender. Absolutely. Yo, never give up. Absolutely. Yo. You may give up once or twice in your life, but you never surrender, dude. You never actually give up. So, yeah, guys, gosh. It would be the worst thing ever, okay? Because, I automatically would have to make content for it again, and I don't want to do that right now. Gosh, I'm still on break, okay? I played Heroes of Order and Chaos, religiously until 2016. And, man, that's 9 years ago, right? Man, I'm still on break from that stuff, okay? I just... I was constantly on Twitch. Twitch was the worst thing ever, man. And I'm not here to complain about it, okay? My whole point is just that if Gameloft, and I may not have this problem, but if they came out with Heroes of Order and Chaos 2 right now, it would be the worst thing ever, man. Because all Gameloft would have to do is just wait a year or two, okay? For me to build up my YouTube channel to have it ready for them for their new release, okay? And you know what? If Gameloft never comes out with Heroes of Order and Chaos 2, that's okay, dude. I will entertain you guys till the end of the universe, okay? And if we want to have fun one day, we can always hack the sys and make a game just like Heroes of Order and Chaos, right? We can code it together. You guys know I'm into coding and all that, right? So, my goodness, guys, I just want to say that, you know, as much as I love Heroes of Order and Chaos, as much as this and that, you know, if Gameloft came out with Heroes of Order and Chaos 2, man, that would completely screw up all my plans. So, yeah, guys, no way, okay? So, yeah, I mean, I'm just really asking for, like, gosh, you know, 2 years, okay? And, you know, I really do think it's going to take me about a year to get, like, 100,000 subscribers. I really do. I mean, if I get the right job right now, you know, I think we're on the way to 100K subs, guys. I really do. I don't have a niche for it. I don't have a, you know, this or that. But, I mean, I can talk forever, okay? I have tons of interesting stories. I mean, I'd sooner die than run out of interesting stories, I'm sure. So, you know. Anyways, guys, yeah, I love you to death, okay? And I just want you guys to know, yeah. If Gameloft ever came out with Heroes of Order and Chaos 2, my goodness, if they did it right now, I would be screwed, yo. I'd have to make so much content, and I would be permanently enslaved to the game for the next, like, 4 years at least, okay? And it would reroute all my efforts for my YouTube channel, even my own business, okay? Gosh, my own business, like, all my priorities would just, like, shift. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. It actually makes me sick. I do not want to do that right now. So, and you know what? I would super look forward to doing it in the future, okay? You know, when the time is right, okay, nothing would be more welcome than, you know, a second round of Heroes of Order and Chaos with all the homies, okay? Yeah, hopefully one day, you know, that glorious return to the battlefield, okay? I would love that, you guys. All right, yo, thanks for tuning in to this 8K vlog, standing in the dirty room. We are cleaning up our crib tonight, so, Miley's crib or whatever. So, all right, guys, we love you to death. We love Miley Cyrus, of course, and, you know, we do tolerate Taylor Swift sometimes. So, all right, guys, we'll see you in the next YouTube upload. Bye-bye, guys.